Hey everyone, welcome back. We've all calmed down. We've got some air in our lungs. In this section, properly now, the party had just finished fighting a purple worm and a bunch of cultists, which turns out that Cullum was being, in a sense, possessed. Fuck off, man. It turned out Cullum was being, in a sense, weird, possessed by the Order of Chaos, a shadowy organization that, as far as the majority of the party may know, deals in slavery. Seem to have a special interest in Cullen.
Sorry, I thought off Keith.
And so he has ran, so some person has controlled him, taken Cullen, running off. They've been informed of at least Lisabel has been informed of a person in this little village of Darnia, it's a little wooden village, about a couple of days travel away from Cloverdrift. But as of for right now, the majority of the party have gone to Spa.
Cool.
To try and relax after took nearly 2 of them out cold.
As an aside, the first musical project that I ever did was called Order of Chaos. Just like every time you say it, I'm like, like when I was like 13.
That's a 13-year-old band for a name, isn't it?
Well, it was more a project, and what we did was we got the Dawn of War, like Space Marine shouts, and put it over metal as lyrics.
Nice.
Nice.
That's not the worst high school band name. I was in a band that didn't really do anything. We were called Bloodshot.
Oh.
Cool. Right.
Yeah.
So what are the Golden Marauders doing in the spa?
I'm already in Bell's bathhouse.
Me and Spring are gonna
what is
put
it?
salves on
We've
each
got,
other.
like,
So,
It's just basically on sweet
I'll let
bathroom.
Lisabel explain this one as.
so you're in my own suite. They're in my spa.
There we go. I didn't get the message.
So the spa's got like a hot tub, which is like hot springs. It's a fucking massive one because Belle had loads of parties. You've also got like elves on hand to give you pedicures and manicures. You're probably very old and dead by now, waiting for you to come back.
Oh no!
Wow.
It's just full of
is it
corpses.
just a hot tub, or is it like a sauna room and stuff like that as well?
Is there a mud bath?
No.
Oh,
Don't make
there
one.
is one now. Unfortunately. Oh well.
And it is your literal bath.
Was it like towels and stuff, or was it just like, woo?
Whatever
let's
you
just
want.
get naked.
Well, Whiskers has gone down to the thing because, I mean, he is a cat person, so you're not really going to see it.
Towels are optional.
Sometimes if you walked in, like, seen one of the elvish attendants and starts just hat, bandana, shirt comes off, coat comes off, boots come off, sand falls out the boots.
Into the bin, please.
Everything just comes off. It's just like,
Hold up.
She likes to
Spring
punch
is surprisingly physically shy.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
That's
come
why
on,
I said towels
Spring, you
are
can't.
optional.
I want to see you blush.
Which was kind of stretched out and went, oh, come on, Spring, you still can't be that self-conscious. I mean,
Whiskers, shut up.
you just see the kind of same smirky smile that he always gives in the situation.
I mean, sort of eases himself into the wall with as little visibility of anything as possible.
I'm going to take the armour off and just like beckon for one of the elven girls to sort of tend to my wounds before I just completely naked get into the water.
yep, like,
Yeah.
You're right on suite. You're not even in the room. You got the wrong fucking
You don't know what I'm doing in here.
Danny's been because from here, the captain does have several scars and like tattoos all over him.
Yeah, Danny's got a fair few scars, including a really nasty one, like by the end of her spine. Yeah.
Got the tail chopped off.
No. It's like there, and it's kind of like L-shaped. And that's
I love
really
it.
nasty one. Yeah, that's from a particular.
Would you say Danny bruises easily as well?
Well, now she's pregnant, yes.
But before that, I mean, though. Because you might still have a slight imprint of where Reagan stunned you. Way back when.
Let's say yes.
yeah. So as well around, probably just around the abdominals, which are now kind of stretching out a bit. There's a sizable fist mark.
What do you want to ask about?
Fist mark in there, and it seems to have been left with purposely left it for an impression as well.
Oh,
Whoa.
The spring spot, he is quite heavily scarred on his back.
will we see it through the hair growing back, or will there be hairless
There's white
patches?
marks across his fur, where it's all growing back just white.
So it looks like we've all got some stories to tell.
And that you kind of know, and you're starting to see some of this as well. Some of the whiskers, scars more around his legs than anywhere else as well.
Gilly climbs into the hot tub.
Oh, it's gonna turn into a bone broth.
Bit of marrow going
Okay.
So, tattoos, stories.
No. Tattoos. Sailor.
Yeah, but
Hand in hand.
sailors had
Mistakes.
tattoos for certain things, like the traditional pigs and chickens and roosters were to stop sailors from drowning.
I like the look of them.
Fair enough.
There's some that are superstitious and stuff like that. I've never really been like that. A few of them convinced me to get a few bits and bobs just to ward off the evil spirits and stuff. But I just like the look of them.
They do look good.
The scars, on the other hand, they do all have stories, but
Can you describe what the tattoos look like? Are they traditional sailor,
yeah, basically
like traditional American?
anchors. Like they're mostly like just blackened tattoos and stuff like that. Just like really basic. Literally not had much time to get them done, so they're just like all just black patchwork sort of thing. But like you've got ships, you've got basically anything that you can think of related to pirates, cannons, compasses, yeah, maps and stuff like that. He's got all around it. He's got like a trail, like you know, you get the lime trail sort of thing.
Nice.
Yeah, like
That's what I was having.
Take a quick point on there. Do you have like a? Does Anton have it all black feather anywhere on his tattoo on his?
yeah, we'll have a black feather. So.
Yep. So as you're kind of going through it and you look down at it, there seems to be a tattoo of a raven you don't remember getting there for a moment. You blink and it's gone. As you look up, Bob looks like a raven as well.
To everyone or just me?
Just you. You blink and it's back to Bob and his bone parrot again.
Is it really doing anything?
He's just staring at you. Guys, if you have pets, please involve them in D&D. It's so much fun.
It does have a black heart there with a dagger into it.
I mean
It's
anything?
Mom.
Yes, black heart. It's a blackened heart.
Ah, very nice. I thought someone tried to kill you, maybe like an ex-lover or something.
Now all captains tend to have like a little symbol that they can be identified by.
Okay, fair enough.
That is your one.
Unless they have to strip you to find it.
I'm surprised you're so heavily scarred.
Yeah,
You seem a little bit more wily than that.
not always. Particularly not once. That's the story.
You don't have to tell it. You don't mind.
It's why I left home.
It's not easy leaving home against your will.
No. Particularly not when the reason you were leaving was of your own making.
Yeah, I know that.
Is there any wine in here?
You ask the elves, they'll bring you one.
Billy! Go find us some booze.
You just see the skeleton's like,
No.
I'm
Out the hot tub.
Not wine.
Oh.
Bloody good at
it goes out and you hear, what the?
brother. And the guys kind of know. Yeah, it's my fault. But but yeah, it's not nice.
No, I mean, my rashness and youthful exuberance put my whole family at risk and put me on the gallows.
Well, I'm glad you didn't stay on the gallows.
We got something in common there.
I'm sure you've been on the gallows far too many times. I'm pretty sure they made the gallows for you, Captain.
This guy here,
Yeah.
escaping gallows. Because the gunshot wound.
Yeah.
Was that a shoot the rope kind of thing, and they missed?
No, I was on when I was escaping. They managed to try and they got a hit on me.
How
At
did
that
you
point, Belle walks into the room.
Hey, honey.
They tried to get me.
How far away is your
Yes.
bathroom to the spa? Just out of interest.
You got the wrong door, basically.
No, I'm in like the next room.
Yeah.
Okay, that's alright.
Yeah, you're kind of hearing a little bit of this conversation.
I'm sort of just laughing to myself in the bath. Whilst making mushroom stew.
We can just see him laughing.
I think Robbie Graham would go,
Photograph the mushroom stew.
Where's Flake?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's in your bathroom, darling.
That walks out and goes to the bathroom.
Right,
get out of my fucking bath!
Thank you for taking Minecraft
Yes!
from me.
You're last.
I'm pretty sure you know what he's saying.
I'm never using that again. Get out of my fucking bath.
He's not coming in this hot tub.
No, we can go get a
Game of
pedicure.
bath water.
Alright, I'll get out your bath.
Game of bath water.
Standing there completely naked.
Don't fucking help, like, put something on.
Alright,
We're all
I can't
naked.
fight.
Yeah, I just throw a towel at him.
How was there no
This is
Mrs. Flake?
This is
At that point, kind of Whiskers is kind of sorting out some of the tip of his tail. It might be something to do with those fucking mushrooms. None of you have eaten them, have you? They don't look.
Some of them actually are very good for restoring your health.
Some turn you into
Some turn you into a rabbit, though. Heimdall turned into a rabbit at one point, and I was giving him tickles. It was pretty funny.
Okay, that would
It
be
was
cute.
pretty fluffy.
It was fluffy.
You remember those weird mushrooms we found that one day?
That one time, okay.
The one time band camp.
Well, yes. I mean, it's hard to forget.
Yeah, those are the same shape mushrooms.
Well, some of them are,
Well,
yes. I avoid
not
those ones.
not the head ones, but just.
the feet ones.
Wait, what were these mushrooms?
Magic
Um,
mushrooms.
Well, let's just say it was funny until everyone stopped being animals or cute, you know.
Hey, so...
Oh, well,
Oh, those
Kaz
mushrooms you
almost
used in
killed him
the-
after
Yeah, my armpit
wrestling him
Yeah.
because of the spores that came off of
Oh,
it.
we've seen those mushrooms in action. That's fine. Oh, it's good, man.
They're my babies. Yeah. I
Are you in
couldn't
here at
find
the
a big
spa
towel, so I
house?
just had to use a hand towel and I wrapped that round.
Oh
All
god,
I've
is
got.
it just like hanging off like a tent?
No, it's just
I
very
would
short.
probably like chop a
Literally just got a hand like that, holding it up.
Stuck on with all the moss.
You can keep that towel as well.
Cool. Yeah, you might want to get that bath.
I'm just going to
unplugged.
get rid of it.
Just destroy it.
Does anyone know a plumber? Bit clogged.
I don't even want to get close anywhere near that.
That could have a permanent effect on puddles.
Yeah,
Permanently
Salt
scarred.
water.
poison element.
It's good. Well, it's good to know that if all things don't go well, he's got a second career. He can
Suicide
jump into.
elemental.
So, what's everyone's most interesting Scar story?
The one on my cheek. I got to fight a bounty hunter.
Was the bounty on you?
Yes.
Ooh, dangerous.
Just murdered a child.
He had. I hope you killed him.
No, he got away.
What was his name?
Can
I
we
don't
kill
know.
him?
Oh, we can find him, yes. Jeff the bounty hunter.
Kill him, kill him.
It took away my veil that I was wore when I was doing my more nefarious activities, and that is how they found out it was me.
You seem like such a special good being. You really don't fit in with us.
When the town is growing, there tends to be more and more people coming in. Who
Well, you guys stay on this, Whiskers.
That's not my place to tell. For a lot of reasons.
The town I was growing up in was growing. Fort Rohan. And as it grew, corruption came in, as seems to be inevitable. And
Not you.
I tried to do something about it. Well, we ran in and I knew when merchants were coming in and out. And I would lift some of their valuables from them as they were on the road or on the way home.
You were a highwayman. Very
I'm good at it too.
And eventually that wasn't good enough. So I started raiding the nobles' homes and their warehouses and their shops. Anyone who overpriced, who would take advantage. And eventually, it got too much for them. I pushed them too far. They brought in the bounty hunters. And some of the money I took, I used to pay off the debts of the inn. Some of it I gave to poor houses, orphanages, Bingo. And well, the child that bounty hunter murdered was from one of the orphanages that I supported. And he said to me as the child died, now that I was a murderer, my bounty would be high.
Dick.
So that was
Is that
the
why you
first
can't go
night.
home?
Yeah. That was the first night that I actually used my blade tonight.
Everyone has that day.
Yeah. And, during the fight, he nearly got my eye. Took the veil off that I used to protect my identity. I was always covered head to foot, so it would not be possible to see us at the vaccine. But the veil was taken from me in the fight, and the next morning, during the fight, the guards were getting closer and closer. We fought each other to a stance, and I had to run eventually. Otherwise, I would be caught. I did not know my value would take. So I ran home. There's nothing else I could do. I was too heavily wounded to go anywhere else, and they knew that I was tabaxi, so the next morning every tabaxi house was turned out by the guard. Every last one, until they found me at home in the Laughing Vine. They dragged me from my bed, tore my bandages off, stripped me naked, and bound me to a cross of wood, dragged me through the streets, beating me, proclaiming my crimes, and eventually they took me to the court. I was tried by Magistrate Quilldipper, who is the most corrupt official in the entire town, and the merchants I'd been stealing from. They listed my crimes, both real and imagined, and dragged me to the gallows, placed the rope around my neck.
How'd you get away?
The people of the town did not believe it. They'd known me for too long. My family was always generous without success. If somebody needed a room for the night and they could not pay, if they had fallen on hard times, they needed food for them. They did not believe. And there were people in the guard who were trying to resist the corruption too. So they rioted. They tore me from the gallows, spirited me to the town gates. They gave me whatever clothing and coin they could, and they kept that. I ran.
There's nothing cowardly
I
about
left my family to deal with the aftermath.
Would you rather have left them to deal with your death? Unjust crimes laid upon you and them?
I don't know. I could have tried something of my own. It took me 3 days to get up the coast to the next town, not a port, and I bought passage. Anyway, and I arrived on foreign shores penniless, disheveled, and started making a living any way I could.
During this conversation, one of the guards comes in and whispers to you, so Isabel, do you know about a skeleton working on running wine?
Yes, it's okay.
Let him through!
Sounds like we all need a drink.
Yeah.
During that entire conversation, you notice Whiskers was leaning in intensely, hanging on every single word.
Some of that you likely don't know.
I think I up in that scene in that dungeon before that happened. Sounds a bit.
Aye, well, the last blade you've been hearing about, that was me.
I had a feeling it was. You're too good-hearted, Spring. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but
Good-hearted, but a coward.
Nothing cowardly about running away to fight another day.
No, cowardly is the man who killed the child and blames his mom for it. Look, I've grown up with corruption, and there's nothing you can do in the face of organised corruption.
I don't believe that. I cannot believe that. I refuse to believe that.
All you can do is be a martyr.
pay our old home a little visit. You were chased out. I wasn't.
True.
Hey, if you show up with the marauders, they'll have a hard time getting you.
That's true.
That's true. Around here.
Maybe we should go back to Potter Island.
It's a port as well.
Be nice to meet your sister.
And my brother.
Your brother.
They're both married. I mean, the last 8 years I scried on them occasionally. I paid to be scried. The other night was the first time I'd seen them with my own eyes in 8 years.
You can use my own whenever you want.
So I know they're married. I know that they have children.
been there, you've been very cautious about where you've been and hidden yourself
Yeah.
as well as you could. But you've probably been there, and you've probably been in the Laughing Vine a couple of times in passing.
Okay.
If you could go back, you could see my inn. It was the second Laughing Vine.
Well, there may not be anything that one man can do about corruption, but a couple of chaotic marauders might be able to get you around.
Perhaps, yes.
But if not, just sneak you in and see your sister and your brother. If not.
Thank you.
See, I'm now up for getting rid of corruption in town.
Oh yeah.
Whilst you've been telling the story, Belle's just kind of got undressed and into the hot tub as well.
Hey, babe. I can't imagine what it'd be like to want to go back and see your family.
Maybe when you meet mine, you might know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Personally, I hope I never see my mother again.
Fair enough.
At least you had folks to call Mum and Dad.
Oh yeah, my dad pretended he was dead. Well, to be fair, my mother told me he was dead. And then my mother kicked me out because, granted, it was kind of my fault. But she told me my entire life my dad was dead, and then kicked me out because I reminded her of him. And because my brother. But she said it was because I was my father's daughter.
Wow.
Turns out my dad's not all that bad. He gave me the belt of returning that I'm not currently wearing because it's been a hot
You're trying to naked right now, though.
There we go. There's the intelligence score.
But yeah, it turns out he's not all that bad, and he actually did want to know me. So she lied to me for my entire life and made me think that I was scum because I was like him.
Take it Billy's come in now.
Yeah, everyone's
Wine!
Yeah, you've all been given like bottles of wine or rum or.
Well,
Billy's provided.
there's the family you're born with and the family you choose, you know.
And that's pretty much my old upbringing.
Just motion to one of the attendants, like, keep the wine and booze coming. It's gonna be one of those nights.
As you say, Jesus, man.
One of those party nights, guys.
I might have said to Heimdall
Given
the
Billy
other
any
day
more
about
commands,
the
so he's just gonna
dwarf.
keep going.
I think
It's like Billy's
Between
Sorcerer's
races.
Apprentice was filling up the fucking well.
Yeah.
He's pouring wine into the hot tub.
I watched
Now,
the
he's
That's what I said, just
dwarf,
keep it coming,
now
so let him
that's why I don't
just
like
keep
them.
going back and
Right.
forth.
I never had much good luck choosing family either. And then I sort of fell in with Heimdall, and
Do you think we should let
Kinda
Heimdall
works.
in?
Yeah, he's gone off to drink with his grandfather. So.
And the other dwarves.
Okay, good.
Yeah, your grandfather said to the other dwarves not to come.
Oh, okay. Okay, so just me and my grandfather getting drunk in the main hall. Awesome.
Nice.
Singing dwarven drinking songs.
I'm surprised none of your guards have like come to you and say,
Steal.
no problem, we got two grumpy dwarves.
Oh, that'll be later.
Yeah.
We had the exact same.
Yeah.
What's this?
Well,
Nothing
Right,
right,
just
just the song of your people, though.
Oh, what, drunken dwarves? Oh, I know.
Yes.
Yes, Drunken Dwarfs is the one we were thinking of.
Yes,
Heimdall.
Grumpy.
They got
No, I'm thinking more along the lines of Dopey.
No, we already had this.
No,
now.
he's chunky.
As we were walking up, like, Carol was, what dwarf would it be? And me and you at the same time just went, Grumpy.
And I turned and said, all second choice.
Dopey.
No, chunky. He's a new dwarf.
Alright. Chunky the dwarf.
Heiny.
I needed
I
dwarf.
need the dwarf.
The extra dwarf.
You feel, I can start to understand more why you have such a problem with Heimdall at the moment.
Yeah, well, he was the first person I trusted in a very long time.
Yeah, here we go.
Because he's such an idiot. He's so brutally honest. He doesn't even know how to lie and hide how he feels, and I've never known anyone like that in the life I've had. And then, of course, I
I'm an
met,
expert.
like, the others. No, you know how to lie. He doesn't know how to lie. That's the point.
It's a joke.
You're very much like, and then, like, I don't even know how Bella and I kind of got engaged, or just sort of like, it was a thing.
Alcohol was involved.
Probably, I mean, it's you.
Yeah, well.
Also Rexar.
No, he's not the reason for us to get engaged.
No, but we shared him.
We did. We shared a few people.
Well, we shed a few dozen people at the same time.
Whisker's kind of half starts swinging a bottle of wine.
It's okay, she's all yours.
So, it did hurt when Heimdall chose his family, but
Chose Bianca.
because I don't get that sort of
No, I get it. I
tie.
understand.
Basically, we did him a massive favour and then he stabbed us in the back about it.
We literally went to hell to save his sister's soul. She was resurrected, and then he decided he was going to stay home.
With the missus. And the brat. That he spawned.
There's more to that story.
Sorry, the brat.
I can kind of understand if his sister had just been raised from the dead, he might have wanted to spend some time with her.
Yeah, except it wasn't about that. It was about taking over the family mantle. Because he's going to be the next king. Because his dad's not alive at the throne, but he is. And he just.
You can almost hear Heimdall just in the back of your head, just like if you said, "Shut up." So, as the night progresses, stories are swapped about different scars from past lives, and as things
Heimdall.
It's not here.
Several tales about piloting adventures.
Yeah, it's
swashbuckling.
The mood turns a lot more somber, and
Oh, I probably mentioned as well, my baby's daddy is one of his crew.
so the mood turns a lot more somber. Moria cheers are kind of had, and it kind of thankfully you kind of survived the fight with pretty unlikely odds. The giant purple thing turned up.
Well, we fought a literal dragon, so I'm surprised the purple thing got such a good hit.
You've fought 2 dragons so far.
Mm-hmm.
And a vampire lord.
Yeah. Night kind of comes. Drowsiness starts kind of overtaking you all, and you all either find your ways to your own rooms, or in probably 1 or 2 cases, one each other's room. A couple of cases. And
So we just all sleep in Bell's bed.
Yeah.
Big enough.
It's the closest thing.
Which room do I go to?
Tonight
Don't do
kind
the
of,
prayers.
the night kind of fades off away, and you all get a long rest.
What, even me?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, just because you got drunk, you got drunk. I mean,
Doesn't mean you didn't get drunk.
It was a dwarven long rest, 4 hours drinking, 4 hours sleeping.
Pretty much.
No, it's 7 hours drinking, an hour sleeping, then about 3 days hangover.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Perfect.
No, yours is you drink half a mug of ale and you're fucked.
No, I'm fucked, and then I got a 3-day hangover. Don't want to talk to anyone.
Oh, poor Fave.
Next moment comes around, you all find yourselves coming to consciousness. Again, ready for the next day. Lisa, you go and check on your mother, and
She did?
no, she's still alive, but
Okay.
it's just a very hanging on kind of moments, by literally the skin of her teeth kind of thing. Something seems to be draining a lot of life force out of her.
No, I wonder if it's a last born fucking child.
And Cecil's pleading to you, of all people, to figure out what's going on.
Dumb.
If you can't solve it by setting it on fire, you can't do that.
Have we tried that yet?
Set my copper on fire.
Okay, try that. Let's do it.
Or freezing it. That's your other specialty.
Yes, this is.
Both at the same time.
Just
Go
cast
for the
the lights
birds.
and walk out the room.
Set to
I'll turn it on again.
Have you tried defragging that?
Yeah. Switching it off and on again, that usually works pretty good.
Just go out to a poop on the forehead. Turn off.
Oh
Turn
wait.
Turn it on.
Has she got the most up-to-date drivers?
Yeah.
No. It's a bit old.
It's gonna need a few years freaking updating. That's right.
Yeah, just a little bit old.
Lack of technology.
She's still running on Vista.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No. 98.
Oh, at least that was stable.
Yes, it's not. Shit.
Yeah, internet.
We need to get Wi-Fi installed because she's still on dial-up.
Oh, yeah.
She's on 96.
She's on AOL.
Oh.
Still on AOL, and you're trying to download a file as big as like World of Warcraft.
We're showing our age, people, and everyone's going to be able to
We are.
Oh,
Gen Z or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Zoomers, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Zoomers?
Fucking hell.
Zoomers won't be able to relate.
What the fuck are
Phones
those
used to have
Zoomers?
cords on them.
Technically, I'm a Zoomer.
You're a boomer, right? No.
No, I'm
Zoomer
Gen X.
before boomer.
What?
Gen
No,
X.
I'm just on the boomer.
You're Gen.
Gen X.
Gen X. Which
Oh,
one?
what's the ones underneath us?
Gen Z.
Gen Y. Lucky ones.
Anybody could be a lucky one, let's be honest.
Exactly. Boomers are fucking ancient though.
Oh, no.
Okay, boomer.
Cecil's turning around and just saying, trying to plead with you to figure this out. The Archmage from yesterday is also in there, reminding you of a person known in Darnia, basically known as the Village of Wood, or the Village of Woods, who might have information about the society, not society, the order.
Bring them to me. I don't want to go traveling
I
again.
don't want to see a goat.
I don't want to go traveling again.
What's going on?
Describe a criminal.
Wisdom saving throw from go. No.
That's 19!
Very witchy, like
Fuck you.
Oh, I'm sure Crystal's okay. She's probably getting those belly rubs.
Wow.
She don't love you no more. She loves Nala.
Maybe she's got a gay boyfriend now.
She's too young. She's my baby. She's never allowed to date.
Oh no.
That kind of
Spinster
error.
life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ren will live a spinster life.
I'm gonna make that fleet person when she get her a girlfriend.
Yeah, her girlfriend,
Yeah,
yeah.
good girl.
Lesbian
Somebody
girl.
is.
Yes, that's appropriate.
Yeah,
She just
so-
can't get pregnant.
Oh, I had a conversation with her at some point and just found some little information out. She never told you, so I didn't know how you take the news. So.
And you didn't know you could
Like I'm
trace.
not the biggest dyke. Or
No.
queer. Or I
No,
fucking.
you're just sex positive, 100%.
New slogan.
Hashtag sex positive.
Maybe alright, sex positive.
Quit taking
Fuck
off
that.
the phone.
Maybe not positive, just
Hashtag sex.
excessive.
We can't throw out positive for certain things, but.
So they are.
No, you come out positive for pregnancy.
Really?
Anyway.
Really?
The Archmage turns to you, goes, there are
Not
one of
the
the villages
images,
that does have a teleportation circle, so there's quick travel there.
Thank God.
It's going to be more to do with their with the tree they have there, a sacred tree.
They got a tree, Spike. They got a secret tree you can talk to.
Are we
Oh,
even
this
there?
This is Darnia. You know Darnia. It's the literal homes are built into the trees.
I'm gonna get on well there.
You'll
The
be
trees are just going to go screaming, kill us!
Yes.
Every living moment is a nightmare.
These parasites are taking over.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill everyone in there. Save the trees, man.
We're leaving you in the castle.
Oh my god.
Oh my good god. Can I just like go alone?
What if this campaign goes bad idea?
Kill them all! Make her queen of the city.
Are we getting breakfast or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I can't see my goat.
So you guys eat breakfast. Lisa's been informed this privately at the time being.
So we gotta go traveling again, guys.
Already.
Yeah, but it's okay, it's a teleportation circle.
Where?
And
The
why?
name of it already.
Darnia.
And why, more importantly.
To find out more info about the Order of Chaos.
I have questions. Order the cast but they the people with the masks.
Yeah.
What?
Because they took Cullen back in.
What are they? I don't know.
They're the ones that stole him originally and enslaved him for like 60 years.
Yeah, but
Okay.
what do we know
But we
about
don't know
them?
anything about them. All I know is the name of the order.
All I know is that
They're dealing with
strange
slaves.
t-shirts looking at
And
me.
slavery.
I've dealt with them before.
Yeah.
Stabbed them a lot.
Okay, good. I can do that.
They tried to sell me
Am I waking up from the table?
You wake up and you see the rest of the Golden Marauders at the other end of
Yeah.
the table eating.
Morning.
Oh, nice to join us. Hi.
So are you feeling nauseous in the morning instead of me for a change?
Yeah.
Before we go, could we get some more potions?
Yes.
Of course.
Thank you. 'Cause
I wasn't suggesting we go straight away. I need to
Okay.
Yeah.
go and visit
I
somebody.
have known anything else about them apart from them saying trying to sell me slaves.
So it's not probably overly much more you're going to know about it. They're quite private about it. You do know that they worked on every negotiation level to try and sell these slaves off, pass them away. You do know that a lot of the members who are high magic users and things like that. Even in the negotiation, when you did refuse them, they did take it quite politely. No offense, kind of to it. Until they decided to try and kill you and your crew.
Oh, it's Friday too.
Yeah.
Business, murder.
Isn't that how everyone conducts themselves?
That's how we can
They did. They did try to sell me slaves. A lot of magic was used.
Oh great, more magic.
They died.
Oh, not good.
Well, they have color and he's magic.
Yeah, more magic.
Any accents with it?
You can tell, because every member you dealt with wore masks, and it was a muffling sound under the masks. Obviously, the masks were designed. Obviously, you can tell that the masks were designed to kind of not only just hide the face or hide like the race the person even might be, but to hide any accent or any trace of accents.
But we killed a bunch. Shouldn't we be able to like rip the masks off their corpses?
They did, and for the corpses that were kind of left over, the mask kind of fell off. Some corpses changed sizes, and some other kind of grew, some shrunk, some details were made out of like many different races. Even a couple of orcs were seen in this as well.
So they're a bunch different fucking colours.
So my question again is why do we need to get involved with them?
I came back once, and I come back again.
Business, business.
Yeah.
I went to kill people. Also, my mom's kind of dying because.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about that bit. Like, why, I get why they affected Cullen. Why did they affect
don't
her? She
know.
has to have a connection to them.
Do we know that they are?
That's why I need to find out information about who the hell they are.
Besides, if
And whether or not my mom has secretly fucking sold them off.
that is.
I'm still waiting for the payment from saving the king.
We didn't
No,
save the king.
We
We
still
returned his corpse. Sorry, babe.
Curious service.
I'm not. What's going on? I'm a little bit too drunk from last night.
discussing what the next plan of action is.
Belle kind of just gets up from the table, walks out the pool, and she's gone for about 20 minutes. Then comes back with a massive sack of gold.
Don't give it to the captain.
However much you would like to give. Because I've just gone to the fucking treasury.
She's taking it.
Don't give it to the captain.
I will be wanting payment in advance this time.
About 810 out of gold pieces she managed to kind of
What kind
get
of
out
idiot
there
pays a
for
group like us in advance?
Well, months don't take payment in advance.
Sorry?
Half in advance, half when the deed is done.
You got
Well, we still have
Oh,
half
okay.
on that one.
Because we were doing a favour for a member.
Well, why want my favour back then?
Everyone gets a freebie. You'll get your favour at some point.
Or I could just
Everyone gets
bugger
free
off
beer.
now.
You could.
Okay.
Bugger off now.
Takes the code and disappears.
Nice, I'm getting some gold done.
Hmm? So
Nope.
you just dropped it, you just grabbed the
No,
code.
Belle's still with a sack in her hand.
You said you dropped it.
No, she's got a...
Okay, he's done it.
He'll be back. We've got his feather. I'm gonna pick up the feather and I'm gonna put it between
How are
my
you?
breasts.
I don't know how you're gonna pick the feather up, 'cause he
Oh.
doesn't it is on a chair.
It's on a chair.
It's not really on, partly on a chair, partly on the floor.
We need to take the chair.
No, because he would have been. Okay, I'm gonna cut the bit of the chair and I'm gonna put that bit between my breasts. So he's gonna be on the floor after
Because he's coming back.
As you
Oh.
cut the chair off, the symbol then just falls onto the floor.
I'm gonna lift the tile up.
Keep going down, down,
Like a
down.
marble slab.
Dig to the centre of the earth.
You guys have gotten used to this. It is pretty much grassy area all inside. It's literally like the castle's been made
Turf.
out of the literal forest and everything.
Okay, I'm gonna dig up the ground where it is. It's gonna be all underneath it, and then I'm gonna put the earth back on top of it. So he's gonna be in a nice little deep hole. Very thin hole, mind. Very deep.
Nice.
They teleport to different places.
Okay, well anyway, Heimdall, I suppose, and Clara, you will get 125 gold each.
Ooh.
Demeter.
I said you are yes.
And
It's Clara, because I was talking to Clara. Heimdall, if you be not horrible to me, I will make it less.
I'm never horrible to you. How much is it again?
125.
Like we really care. I have a brothel filled. I don't need the shits and giggles. I still have them.
So have you got actually bought anything? In
No, no.
Yeah. We just have gold, just all like. I've got 5,000 gold worth of gems from somewhere. I don't know where we picked that up.
You guys,
No, yeah.
the library and the night hag.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I've just got that. Just keeping it in the bag.
Yeah, I have 5K's worth of gems on me as well.
So,
Danny annoyed him.
Keep it.
And I've now dug him a literal hole.
Beautiful. Dig yourself out.
Usual that
Oh, since he's died, he's been in and out of the thing, you know.
died.
Well, his brain was removed from his skull.
It usually results in death, but he still came back.
Well, we used the time scroll and a fuck bunch of magic, and he's come back a little different. He used to be a lot, no, he's a little bit more devious now.
Oh, okay. There's more skeletons involved.
A little bit darker, there's like some
100% more skeletons.
darker
Okay.
He's corrupted in some way. I still love him to pieces, but he's a bit more of an asshole, so I don't mind telling him as much
Okay.
on occasion.
Okay.
Right, so when are we going to this place?
He gained a lot of abilities as well.
well, we need to get more potions and stuff first.
Right.
Like, he never used to be able to, like, do the skeleton thing,
Okay.
but he did pretty much die.
That's not good.
We've still got 2 charges left on the time scroll, though.
Okay.
I have time to
Okay. I'm learning a lot.
Let's have various candles.
What you should take from this is the fact that if you're going to die, we will save you.
Yes, I'll take that from this. Yes, that's good. That's good.
And also, I could stop time and therefore, like, kill people. Hi!
But we go to the end of the earth to save our comrades.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I will tell you all the decent places for potions, Anna.
No, you're not.
We go to Kingston, there's this place you can buy candles, and my black candle, which I think I've got 1 charge left, on,
And my healing candle.
yeah, but it gives you massive help sneaking.
You've used that.
I've got 1 charge left,
You've used it from me, I know.
yes, and
It's good.
they're not too expensive.
And my healing candle.
Yes, you used that on me too.
I know.
Pretty much when we first met.
Yeah, because you I got a bit beaten up.
Also, they're made by this really cute bronze dragon one.
Because my stupid plan got that head on candy dodge.
It's okay, it happens.
So the day goes on, you guys kind of head off into the Cloverdrift town proper. Eventually find a place that does do some healing potions. You manage to get. Let's roll for this one. potions. Roughly about 700 gold pieces for the lot.
Yeah. There's something I didn't
Even
do
for
when
the
I leveled
princess.
up. Yeah, there's something I didn't do when I didn't do a level up. I need to see if I've able to improve my healing mushrooms. So, was that?
So who's going to take which potion?
Hmm?
Who's going to take which potion?
Oh, I don't mind not taking any missions. I'm good.
I'm completely out of potions now.
You can have three of.
Send
Very
you all
rich.
the messenger. You will laugh.
A messenger.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Right, so D100 for me.
Yeah.
You can also have my potion as well.
91.
Because I still got
Okay,
a few.
so what do you want to say? It's currently at 1d10 plus 4.
Let's, well, but let's do 2d10 now.
I can't find a great potion manage.
Potion of healing brackets greater.
And what was your one?
Yeah, mine was in just a normal potion of healing.
What'd you roll?
84.
What is this?
Alright.
Oh shit.
What have you done?
It's just to see what.
Oh!
Just to see what he sees when he's back on the ship.
What did he say?
You get 125.
He'll tell you when he gets back.
Ow!
Get the ship away.
Abort.
Run away! Run away, bravely!
Oh, wow.
Every time he comes back, he's gonna have some interesting tales to tell.
Shit.
That's
You
it.
do that, you guys head off to the tavern in the shadier part of
Yeah, you
Right,
just
can I finally find out what was, when I asked about what was the rumours about from the network, he said, let's put a pin in that.
Yeah, you did actually.
Yeah.
Because I was
No, that
using
is
my
it.
connection.
You forgot.
It's what, it was like 2-3 months ago!
That was last week!
It was last.
Yeah. Wait, what was it? Okay, refresh my memory, please. A lot's happened in the last week. A
Last
lot!
week when everyone was doing their thing, so I was like, I want to pub, I asked what the rumours were, anything on the, like, the sort of more underground networks that I'm connected with.
Right.
And you said, let's put a pin in that, because then you were going to have a space cultist.
Redhead Kathy.
Hmm?
What?
Number 2 is Red Kathy. Sorry.
What now?
That's great. I know it. Don't let him do this behaviour.
Not by my fault.
With his toning.
Yeah. Right. So through the underground networks and everything that's coming through, you've heard about more rise of this mysterious cult with the same moon symbol that you guys had seen. The activity has been apparently going more greater, beyond just the notes of slavery that occasionally come by in the whisper formats. That.
Every minute.
And the other stuff, it's just been mainly around that kind of situation. And the ties of like suddenly the youngest prince has returned back home and everyone's just like, again, just trying to find out.
Not anymore.
She's fucking AWOL.
So anything specific, like any sort of particular area that rumours have been, like any villages, any towns that...
Actually, and as Lisbeth kind of said, Dornia, there's been a bit of activity in that particular village at the minute. From it, apparently they're looking for somebody there. is what the word is.
Like, yeah, it sounds like it's supposed to go, okay? They're after the dude that you're big task to see or speak to.
You're wondering who Serena is, aren't you? Serena's basically the spy master of Clover. And also one of Belle's oldest friends.
Alright.
Convenient.
She speaks my language, literally. I won't have these.
As they head for the inn, Spring has a eureka moment. Makes it back to the palace, breaks out of his pack the bunch of herbs for making healing potions that he bought weeks ago now.
Yep.
And starts setting to work.
Cool. Let's make a medicine check.
19.
Do you well?
So it's 21 with the herbalism skill.
Nice. So you kind of put all the ingredients, kind of sort it out, and kind of work it all out. You can find a few empty vials, kind of place it in, and within just over a day,
Oh no.
you have 4 greater healing potions.
Fucking cool. There you go. That's all the herbs used up?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yay, Daddy.
I'll divide them out later. You can have one. You can have one each.
I don't need one. I've still got 4.
No, you got 4 still, you can definitely have one.
Makes so much fun of me.
Unless you want 2.
There's one perfect one.
I'm very squishy.
24. The travellers meet a travelling truffle ship titled Lusty Crustacean. Lusty Crustacean.
Mr. Crouch.
That sounds like
Or it could be a crusty lustation.
Sound much better.
So,
Well,
the
lustation
rock
is a great
made
It's a crusty,
connections and
crust station? A crusty bus station is what I meant to say.
connections and information is found out. What is the party doing now?
Where is this place? Is it on this continent?
Yes.
How far away? How many days travel?
No days travel.
With
It's about
teleport.
teleportation circle.
But how far away is it?
How
Like,
far
if we
away is
walked, like, if we wanted to travel there.
2 days, did you say?
You 2 days travel, but you know that to be by horseback and cart.
So
If you're gonna walk there, it'd probably be better part of the week.
Yeah.
It's a bit
Is what's this place like? Is it town, village?
So,
is there an inn?
so you know it is a village. It's actually one of the sleepier villages upon the continent in this part of the world.
Not burning shit.
So there's not likely to be a
It's
fence.
considered an incredible
or
peace.
network.
It's considered to be a relatively peaceful village based on just dedication to nature and wildlife itself.
You love this village. The tree huggers like you.
Do they have a teleportation circle? Will we be able to
Yes.
get back with any ease?
Yes, we would.
Alright, well we better go. Hop in, find your guy, bring him back here so he doesn't die at the hands of slavers. Can't we send some guards through to bring him back?
I did ask, but apparently that girl had.
What's the point of being a princess if you can't order guards?
Because they fucking suck.
What's the point of
What do you
employing
think I
them then?
left? What do you think I'm never gonna be fucking queen of this place?
Well, let's go fucking get him then.
Let's go, Ham.
You don't have any warriors, any heralds, any sworn guards who want to get in your knickers?
They already have. Many years ago.
Are there any noble families with sons who would approve their metal and become knights of the realm?
No.
Hi. I'll give it
Oh, what?
So it's rooms.
So it's room a lot.
Oh, fucking hell. I mean, yes, but they're already in the royal guard. Judge.
So basically, what you're saying is everyone on this continent is fucking useless or evil.
Yes. It wasn't the continent like 5 weeks ago. Still part of the mainland. Well, it's fucking sun, right?
It's been long 5 weeks to be fair.
5 weeks.
Okay. Fine, we're going there.
5 months later.
Fine, we better go to the others first, because
Okay, well,
There's slavery activity on the other side. That's what we found out. So, like, get everyone together, everyone on the guard.
well, let's get back up to the castle then. Hi, Serena. See you when back.
See you, Belle.
Again.
Of course.
Hopefully never.
Serena,
Come see me.
you ever want to come work in cakes? And I'm opening up a business opportunity.
I might take up you on that.
Can always use some more connections. Unless you didn't die by a knife of slavery, obviously.
Thanks.
Alright.
You doubt your own skills? That's rude.
I almost got killed by a worm.
It's a fucking big one.
I'm pretty sure such a cock's bigger than that before.
I don't know, maybe not. You're a quick time here.
Whose side are you on, woman?
Anything sign that's gonna get me laid.
Yeah, that's meant to be my side.
You're the one eyeing whiskers up right now.
He saved me. It doesn't mean I'm not eyeing you
I
up, well.
fucking killed it!
Like I don't go to bed with you every night.
We had the last 2 nights.
I slept with you last night, woman.
Whispering and whiskers.
You've never batted your eyes at having multiple people in our bed before. That's how we met, remember?
As you guys are saying this, walking through the city, you're getting a lot
Yeah.
of eyes. Like,
Like I care!
you don't, but everyone knows who she is.
They don't. They always knew me as the party princess, or.
Yeah, certain people did. As you kind of walk through the more upper side of town.
I split the besom. Suck it, bitch.
That's what I do. I am the princess of suck.
Gave you up.
You guys get back to the castle. You gather Flake, Spring, and Heimdall. But Flake eventually heads back to the castle at some point.
When they come to Spring's room, Spring's taking one of the crystal decorations down from the window, and she's holding it so it makes rainbows around the room.
Aww.
Watching.
You are spinning furiously around and around.
So cute.
Wide-eyed and all.
You okay, buddy?
Have you not noticed how, when the light comes through here, then you get all these colours everywhere?
It's pretty, right?
Yeah.
Whiskers walks in and is like,
Miss me! Yeah!
he runs up.
No! Be nice to them!
A small ball of fire appears in his hands.
No!
Whiskers, no. I
Down,
will
kitty.
stab you.
I can burn you before you stab me.
You wanna bet?
Yeah.
Whiskers down, kitty.
Belle has icicles in her hands. Don't fucking burn my castle down.
Whiskers' eyes start going even more, and you start literally hearing the heavens
Trust the
opening
crystal.
up.
Okay, enough. You made it not fun now.
They just stop trying to burn my castle down. We're all good.
That's
I
a
didn't burn
no,
the castle
no.
down. I just want to play with the ring.
But you see the wood.
The Pyro Princess is the only way to get to burn the castle down.
Sprang.
What?
Take it with you.
He just like all claws come out.
Belle goes to
And he's like, didn't remember last time. Never mind.
Belle goes
He
up
walks
to the
on the
window
sulk.
and takes another ornament out and go. I got another one.
Yeah, by the time it actually is up, it's gone. 27 on stealth.
Probably used to actually guilty the way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, she may say no.
You always think I had a piece of pussy.
So,
definitely
going
yours.
somewhere?
Yeah, so we're gonna go to that little sleepy town.
Okay, I
Back
need
to-
wine and I need pipeweed before we go.
Okay.
We got mushrooms.
Before we go,
Okay, pipeweed. I know
the
mushrooms.
word on the underground network is that the slavers are operating there, and they're looking for someone, probably the guy that Belle's been tasked to go see. So we might want to not have too much of the pipeweed from where we go, because slavers might be there. We might want to be
then probably picked him up while you were coming to the city. So
It's fairly distracting. Making potions and shit.
yeah, but you made potions after you got him back.
Oh,
so
yeah. Yep.
you had picked him up beforehand.
Alright, cool.
So has Anton returned to the point, or is he still on his
He's
ship?
still on the ship.
Oh.
Fine, fuck, stay there.
Return into a hole.
No one's gonna be there.
Fucking stay there.
But like, slavers, bad juju, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
it's teleportation
Oh,
circle, so we've got
back.
to catch up.
Welcome back.
You guys need to contact him.
How?
How do we do that?
Oh, figure it out.
So right, so
Oh.
keeps the guards basically when the captain comes back, give him this note. And the note basically says, take the teleportation circle to the town.
And then
Find
Danny's
us.
gonna write on the back of it. Oh, she's gonna get someone else to write. She's gonna pay a guard to write on the back of it, like a whole 10 gold to pay. And it's gonna say grow up.
And then Spring takes it and draws a nice little picture of the captain.
For what?
Nice
Draws a
little
picture of the captain.
The
Like,
Mel,
with a smiley face.
the Mel gets hold of it again and just goes, what the fuck? Then hands it back to the guards.
I take 10 gold for that and then
I
take
thought we
it
were
over.
taking turns.
No, it's just not the captain.
Okay.
And I take it and I just put my pheromones on it.
Oh.
There you go.
The poor guy's like just holding it, going.
Let's get the fuck this place.
Thinking I wish I could do what the captain
Mine was a simple note that says catch up.
I was just
They
thinking,
made
I
it
wish
up
I
there.
could fucking teleport away
Yeah.
like the captain did.
It's gonna say archmages and sending. Are there archmages in this town? Can I send him?
Possibly. Yeah.
Go and find one then.
No, that was not in character.
Oh, okay.
Because Spring wouldn't fucking know that.
Okay.
Also, I like how grow up and he's gonna be like in the ground, so it's gonna be like.
So Farrell goes up to the guards with the like.
Stinky note.
He's like, I'm so sorry. Can you get one of the archmages to send this straight away, please, to the captain?
Consider it done.
Thank you.
He's just like,
Try not to be sick on it, although that might help the smell. Throwing up on it might help the smell.
Anyway,
My
Mindell, are you
picture
ready to
computer.
go?
you get an audible.
Sprays it with perfume to cry out.
Be grateful it wasn't his crutch.
Oh, no. Please no.
You
No,
know,
you
no one's been
have
in those
to
mushrooms
hear
yet, they don't know what they do.
a voice you kind of made is odd passing. It asks for when you return to the castle to go to the teleportation circle to go to Darnia with the rest of the party. Oh, and something about grow up in the picture and something or other. I don't know.
He better get that picture.
Come see us when you get back.
Seriously. A wicked picture of him looking really happy.
While he's looking at what he's looking at on the ship.
Well,
What are you looking at on the ship?
we'll never know. Anyway, Lord Heimdall Lion Shield,
Aye.
are you ready to go?
I'm staying here and waiting for the captain.
Well, fuck you.
Really?
No, I'm actually gonna stay here for the captain because everyone's been quite harsh to him. I'm staying here waiting for him.
Heimdall, we could literally be captured by slavers. We need every hand we can get.
We need everyone. We can't split the party.
You're
The
still
party is already
perfect.
split.
We don't know when he's gonna come back.
Or
We're
if
only
he's gonna come
staying
back.
here.
Or if he's gonna come back.
I'm staying here. and
Fine,
waiting for the
stay
captain.
here, we'll go.
Okay, and if we get killed and kidnapped and
You
like
won't.
sold into
You're-
slavery, that's
You're
fine.
more than capable of fighting.
I
them.
almost died to a worm.
Danny!
Just leave him here, let him
Let's go.
sulk.
I'm not sulking. I'm waiting
Fuck
for the.
you.
I'm waiting for the
I
captain.
go to the guards like, do not give him any meat. Any alcohol, fucking nothing.
Whoa.
He's only about bread and water.
I'm helping. I'm waiting here for you as a good friend, and I'm getting cheers the bad guy.
Really, just becoming friends again. You fucked it again.
No, I have to help. I'm helping.
You just trying to say the captain acting like a spoiled baby
No, he's
over
not.
Danny again.
No, he's not.
He doesn't look
Yes.
like that, actually.
See?
Just to get paid.
What about his gold?
Yeah, he didn't think it was enough gold.
That's all I can steal from the treasury.
Look, I'll give you some mate. Oh, no.
I'm over there.
What?
Well,
So yeah, we're all gonna go. You
Fine.
can hear-
No,
No,
we've already left.
No, you guys haven't.
No, we're
No,
going.
I've already walked out the room. I'm going to
Going.
the rotation circle.
I'm running.
No, you're only basing this off of out of game stuff. In
I'm
character,
just
you're still
striding
pro.
along and it's gonna know.
We're gone, babe, we're gone.
look, change your mind.
Piggyback, right?
Why are you so unhappy with me? I thought we were alright.
Spring,
Come on, Daddy.
Yep, spring going.
Late
Wait.
coming?
Yep.
Come on, Whiskers.
I'm going to be staying here and try to help him sort out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fair enough. See you later, dude.
I think they could do with an extra.
Oh, so it was fine for him to stay.
He's not trying to get over to Maroon.
You're not there.
It seems like they could do with an extra arcmage down in this area.
What?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do anything.
I know you didn't do it. I'm just saying.
That was still
point
walking.
before
That was just like
Spring
fucking
goes off.
done.
Gives Whiskers a hug.
Yeah. Kind of embrace you a little bit more tightly than he probably hugged you last time.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. As he kind of pulls out, and just you hear. We'll go home together sometime. We'll take a break.
We'll do that. Take care.
Oh, we're not seeing him again? I was gonna fuck him. That's a shame.
Nah.
We'll see him again.
We're gonna
back.
fuck Daddy instead.
So the four of you head up to teleportation circle. One of the archmages is up there ready. Just kind of
That's
sorting
fine,
out
you
some
said that.
sigils on it. Alright. This will take you to Darnia, the teleportation circle just near the great tree.
Awesome.
My understanding, the guy you're looking for is called Zakaya.
Okay.
Second
Never,
boy.
would have ever heard of him before?
Second.
No, that's
Second
I've
boy.
heard of him. It's part of like very guarded knowledge amongst archmages.
Okay.
We don't know whereabouts he is, but just obviously
That's all.
careful about, he's hiding from disorder. He's probably got good reasons to be hiding as well.
Okay. So this isn't just made easy for anyone. Okay.
Oh.
Things in life are.
It's never fucking easy, babe.
Hey, if
Yeah, as he walks away,
if
he
you're
kind of-
quiet, you might not have to fight people.
He lifts up his hand and the teleportation
We
circle in the
couldn't
main
get through.
the tower starts to glow.
What the fuck that was about fighting people.
The teleportation starts to glow bright blue, and he turns you when you're ready.
Oh, just do me one favor though. Get me out of this fucking royal garb. Take me to something decent. Thank you.
You change to more kind of still like a dress, but more of a kind of suitable dress for spelunking.
It's fucking short, yes.
No, it's what Belle's gonna look like when I get a new character for her.
So
That's
as the four of you go into the teleportation circle, we will pick this up next week.
I knew it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been watching that clock. It's like,
Yeah, so
I've been
right, well,
slowly
what
putting my dad
is
through
he going to come back? I can imagine I'm going to give you a few messages over the week.
Plans up here, I'm sure.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Is he coming back next week?
No.
Who knows?
Oh, so I'm stuck.
You have to
Like-
Who knows? I don't even know at the moment.
You're the one that decided to stay behind.
By the way,
You've just reset any progress you made with
Oh,
Danny.
seriously?
Yes!
I found this 100 sea travel events for Rollerball,
Wicked.
and some of my great. The one I rolled was you pass by an island, and across the beaches you can see an entire pirate crew crucified and bleeding by the neck. So we literally got back to his ship at the scene and gone, don't really want to be here.
And then the next one, the crew member falling over.
Oh yeah, the one, the Cappy one
That
that I
was
found.
Cappy.
Yeah.
An intoxicated crew member falls overboard.
Good.
Leave her.
Right.
I just read that out.
Are you staying here or?
Great.
That's up to Tilly or whoever's taking that. Is he staying here or?
Yeah, he's staying here.
Everyone, thank you for joining us for these episodes this week. Sorry about how genuinely chaotic it got. But we're not really sorry because this is kind of what we do. The chaos is part of this our side of fun Dungeons and
Growing a
Dragons.
bit of people.
As a group, we are
Just
chaotic
chaotic.
neutral.
Yeah,
We
pretty
had
much.
some heart-to-heart bits there.
Yeah,
We did.
some really
We are
good
just
moments,
basically
actually.
chaos.
There's beautiful RP
Killed a
moments.
giant worm.
While naked in a hot tub.
You gotta laugh.
Did some good shit.
You gotta laugh.
Anyway.
Thank you. Join us in for next week to see what's going to be solved for the, well, for at least 4 members
The
of the
remaining
Gordon
Marauders.
We're gonna die.
We're gonna die horrible deaths.
Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe all of us on our usual social medias and on YouTube and everything like that. And until next time, remember, there's nothing wrong with being a geek, and there's nothing wrong with D&D. We'll see ya.
Bye.